Welcome back, everybody. With the new year upon us, you know, many people are trying to get back into shape, but it's not just about working out these days.
It's about a lot more than that. It's about what you're making in the kitchen. That's where we find Christina Tatro live this morning, giving us some tips on what you should and should not be doing. Hey there.
That is right. It all starts right here in the kitchen. And I have a very special guest. I have our registered dietitian nutritionist, Ashley Larson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. So we have something we've been cooking in the oven. What's in there right now?
So we have a sheet pan dinner. It's full of potatoes, sweet potatoes, green beans, tomatoes, and delicious salmon.
That is heavy.
Yes, it's loaded.
That is loaded. Now we started with making breakfast and lunch and we ended right here for dinner. Can you guys see that smoke coming off of it? This is beautiful. Now it does have a little bit longer to go, but go ahead and tell us, when it comes to making a well-balanced meal, what is the trick? What do you need to make sure you have in there?
So you want to just look at your plate and say, okay, a quarter of my plate should be my healthy carbohydrates. So on this we have potatoes, you could do whole grain bread, you can do brown rice, you can do quinoa, pasta, whatever your carbohydrate of choice is.
And you said the carbohydrates with fiber, right?
Yes, with fiber is your best bet. So about a quarter of your plate should be carbohydrates, and then the other quarter should be your lean protein.
Okay.
So your chicken, fish, turkey, salmon.
Okay.
And then the rest of your plate, half of your plate, should be filled with those delicious non-starchy vegetables.
And that's what people get confused about, is I feel like not a lot of us eat as many vegetables as we should.
Right. So if you don't eat any vegetables right now, just try to get one serving of vegetables in every day. You know, start
what
small.
you add.
Yes, start small. Think about what you can add to your diet rather than this long list of foods that you have to restrict yourself from.
And then, so this is what we made for dinner, but when it comes to also a healthy breakfast and lunch, what should people have included in there as well? I'm gonna
So
throw
it's
this
the
back in the oven.
same.
We'll talk about that.
Essentially, you always want to have your good protein, healthy carbohydrates, and vegetables if you can throw them in at every meal, especially lunch. Fill up your plate with lots of vegetables, but always make sure that you have those three components: your healthy carbs, your lean protein, and your veggies.
Now we just threw the rest of that salmon back in the oven. I'll give you guys another sneak peek. It's got a little while longer to go. Oven is at 450 degrees, and you said that's what, about 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Just about 30 minutes, throw it in there, give it a little test. And like she was saying, the healthy lean proteins, the fibrous carbs. And then, so for lunch here, one thing that I loved about this wrap is you didn't leave anything out. It is loaded in there.
Yes, it's loaded.
How much protein should you normally have per meal?
So for a meal, try to get at least 10 grams of protein. Anywhere from 10 to 20 grams of protein is going to keep you nice and full and satisfied throughout the day.
And what's the #1 mistake people make if they are trying to kickstart their new year with maybe weight loss or health or something of the sort?
Sure, I think we just try to make too many changes at once. We try to take these big changes. We might have that laundry list of things that we shouldn't do or shouldn't eat, and so we're restricting ourselves during the day and going too hungry. So again, just try to make those small, attainable changes. It should seem easy, and once that habit is developed, just build from there.
Awesome. Ashley, thank you so much for all of that. Now, we've got Ashley's website right here at the bottom of your screen on the graphic, so make sure to check out her recipes on there. And if you guys don't have a pen or paper, don't worry, we're going to put it online for you guys at yourcentralvalley.com.